Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah, Subhanallah walhamdulillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Fata'ala Allahu limalik wal haqqa, Fata'ala Allahu limalik wal haqqa, Fata'ala Allahu limalik wal haqqa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters in Islam. My name is Muhammad Awad. I am a Nigerian from Nigeria, indigenous of Niger State, Edatila government, Niger State, a village called Go inside Edatila government. That's my front, that's my town, that's my village. I'm in Ipiba tribe. This is my number 90 video. So I come to this Lagos now to find some television. So I'm living in Lagos in Obo area. Lagos in Obo area. Masaracha, Lagos. So every time when you come to that mall, that's where I find it, I'm living. My business is selling small, but that's what I'm selling. So that topic is about the translation required. You see the Quran has 7 translations. Do Allah say 7 heaven and 7 earth. And then also say that if you bring forth 7 seed out to be supplied, yet the word of Allah will never be exhausted. Truly Allah is almighty and all wise. Then that's how the translation of Quran is up to 7. Then, but what the one that I want to explain, that is third translation of the whole Quran. From FATIHA, that's third translation of Quran. That's what I want to explain. So you see the whole Quran has 7 translations. You want to create 7 heaven and 7 earth. And Allah said, if you bring forth 7 seed out to the supply, yet the word of Allah will never be exhausted. Truly Allah is almighty and all wise. Then that is how the translation one is. Then, and then look at it in Surah Luqman. Look at the verse. Then again, when we go Surah Israel chapter 71 verse 44 said, تسبح له السماوات السبع والأرض ومن فيهن وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده ولكن لا يفقهون تسبيحهم إنه كان حليما غفورا. It said 7 heaven and the earth and all that therein glorify Him, meaning perform salah to Almighty Allah. Do the command all the time. Do Allah want how you want it? That you want. It said وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده. And there's not a thing but glorify His praise. So see. Then Allah said, تُسَبِّحُ لَهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, meaning 7 heaven and the earth and all that there in glorify Him. So when we come to arrangement required, you treat the Quran with respect. You arrange the word of the whole Quran. The way Allah arrange it, the way Allah put it, the way Allah said. The one that He first mentioned, you do it before the second one. You see every command of Almighty Allah is following one another, the way Allah arranged it. You see everything is happening one after the other, the way Allah arranged it. You see? Then Allah says 7 heaven. The way Allah says talk of 7 heaven, that's also the same 7 earth. Then all that there is glorify Him. Meaning power salah to Almighty Allah. Then the way Allah says 7 heaven and 7 earth, that is how the translation of Quran is up to 7. Then again when we go Surah Al-Kahfi chapter 18 of Quran verse Surah 9, say it. ولو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربه لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربه ولو جئنا بمثله مددا. If the sea were to ride the word of Allah, then the sea will exhaust. The word of Allah will never finish. Then if you bring forth another seed that it turned to an egg, begin to ride the word of Allah, then those seed for it will add. Meaning those seed will finish, will exhaust. The word of Allah will never finish. You continue doing that, it has no end. Then again, Allah said, talk about. Again, we'll go to Luqman chapter 31 of 1 verse 27 said, ولو أن ما في الأرض من شجرة الأكلام والبحر يمده من بعد 7 أبحر ما نفدت كلمات الله إن الله عزيز حكيم. It says, if all the 3 on the earth were paid and the sea were to ride with the 7th sea behind it, after it supplied, yet the word of Almighty Allah will never be exhausted. Truly Allah is almighty and all wise. Then the well as I created 7 heaven and 7 earth. And they said that to bring forth, if you bring forth 7 seed out to the supply behind it, then those seed will exhaust. Then the word of Allah will never finish. Then that is how the translation of Quran is up to 7. Truly Allah is almighty and all wise. That's how the translation of Quran is up to 7. Then the one that I want to explain, that is third translation of the Quran. That's what I want to explain. Then third translation of Quran from FATIHA to NASI, that is ALLAHUSUBHANAHUWATA. Third translation of the whole Quran from FATIHA to NASI, that is ALLAHUSUBHANAHUWATA. And then when you recite a verse in the whole Quran, and then you translate it, then whatever Allah say in that verse, who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation one for Fatiha Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Again, when you recite a word in the Quran, when you translate it, then whatever Nasa say in that word, who is one that created it? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation of the Quran from Fatiha to Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then again, when we come to the Bismillah, this is start from Bismillah, with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When we come to Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, when you recite Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and then you translate it, you say that in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. That's the translation of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then look at it here. Bismillah. You say Bismillah ar-Rahman. Allah, Bismillah. Then Bismillah ar-Rahman. Allah is ar-Rahmani in this word. When Allah is talking about ar-Rahman, Allah is ar-Rahmani in this word. So say, then Rahman ar-Rahim, Allah is ar-Rahim in the after. Then in the after there's Jahannama and Jannah, meaning there's hellfire and paradise. All together is in heaven. Then Allah is ar-Rahim in the heaven. Bismillah Rahman ar-Rahim, Rahim, Rahim. So say, then Bismillah ar-Rahman, Allah is ar-Rahmani in this world. When Allah is talking about Rahman, Allah is ar-Rahman. So you see, Rahman, that is this word. In Bismillah ar-Rahman. Then Rahman ar-Rahim, Allah is ar-Rahim in the after. Then in the after there's Jahannama and Jannah, meaning there's hellfire and paradise. All together it's in the heaven. Then Allah is ar-Rahim in the heaven. Then this world and then heaven. Inside heaven there's Jahannama and Jannah, meaning there's hellfire and paradise. Then this world, hellfire and paradise that is in heaven, all together is in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So see, it's in Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then this world and then hereafter, meaning in the hereafter there's hellfire and paradise. Who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whatever in the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation one for Fatiha Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then again, when we come to the word Nasi, Nasi means people, human being, mankind. Then, who is one that created people, human being, mankind? Who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, third translation required for Fatiha Nasi, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he said, then again, that philosophy behind it has no end. When we come to the word Sunnah, you see Allah talk about word Sunnah. Sunnah means all the command of Allah that never change. All the natural that never change. Which is when we go Surah Al-Israel, chapter 72, verse 7 says, Sunnah man kad arsalna qablaka min sunnah, wa lan tansana ta'wila. This our Sunnah with the messenger we said before he Prophet Sallallahu wa lan tansana ta'wila. You never see any alteration of Sunnah. Then Allah said, talk about in Surah Al-Azab, chapter 31, verse 2 says, Sunnatullahi fil ladhina qalu min qabl wa lan tajida sunnatullahi tamdila. That is Sunnatullahi with the case of those who pass away of all, and then you will never see any change Allah Sunnah. Then the verse ended said that وَلَن تَجِدَ سُنَّةَ اللَّهِ تَبْدِيلًا. You will never see any change Allah Sunnah. Then what are the things of Almighty Allah that never change? What are these? That is command of Almighty Allah. All the command of Almighty Allah never change. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. And then all the natural things that Allah created never change. That is one of the Sunnatullahi that never change. So see, then this Sunnah, when we come to the Faradun and Sunnah, is the same meaning. It is name that is different. Faradun means Sunnah, Sunnah means Faradun. And then this Faradun and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except Almighty Allah alone. And then when you look at it, Faradun means compulsion, anything that is compulsion. Faradun means command of Allah that will be doing constantly. Faradun means command of Allah that will be seeing constantly. Some Faradun means command of Allah that will be hearing constantly. Some of fraud men command that to be feeling constantly. Like air, you are feeling air, you are feeling angry, happy, joy. All that one is fraud. Composite. Then hearing, you are hearing. Then fraud men command that to be doing constantly. Like salat. Salat is fraud. Composite. The people that come for that perform salat matter. Also we were perform salat matter down to our great grandchildren that to run the you see perform salat matter. You see fraud. That's composite. Then also again, that fraud means sunnah. And then we go to Sarwan and say, "Wallan tajil sunnah la tabdil." You never see any change Allah sunnah. Then this rider to perform never change. That is one of sunnah that never change. When we come to fasting, fasting means fraud, compulsory. Then that fraud, that fasting made sunnah that never change. It never change. Just again when we come to the seeing that you are seeing to eyes, never change. That is one of sunnah that never change. You see, that is fraud. Seeing that you are seeing. Blinking eye that you are blinking, seeing that you are seeing, breathing that you are breathing, all is for the composite. It's composite. Hearing that you are hearing, for the composite. Then that for the means so not like that everything. It never change. That is one of the things that that's seeing that you are seeing never change. Blinking eye that you are blinking, seeing that you are seeing, breathing that you are hearing that you are hearing. Never change. That is one of the things that never change. So you see, and then for the men, no, the church that Allah created. Main command of all the time to be seen constantly, like sky. When you look at the sky, you are seeing the sky. That's the church that Allah created. You are seeing grass, leaves. All that one is for other. Composite, nature thing that Allah created, that you are seeing constantly. Then that for other means sunnah. Walan tajid sunnah tabdila. You never see any change Allah sunnah. That sky never change. That is one of sunnah that never change. Leaf, grass, trees never change. All the Allah created, all the things that Allah created never change. That is one of sunnah that never change. So you see, Farad and Sunnah is same. It is named as different. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except Almighty Allah alone. So you see, Sunnah that you are seeing mean natural thing that Allah created. Then command of Almighty Allah, what the natural thing that Allah created, all that one never change. That is one of Sunnah that never change. Then, natural thing that Allah created, who is one that created them? That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like sky, who is one that created sky? Leaves, grass, trees, mountains. Mountains. Stone, rain, light, falling, fire, and all that. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, third translation of the Quran for FATIHA NASI, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the natural thing that Allah created, Allah is one that created them. Then third translation of the Quran for FATIHA NASI, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you see, then, so I see, that Farad and Sunnah is somebody, it is named as different. And then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can use it except Almighty Allah alone. What Allah is given to the Prophet is hikmah. And then we go inside the Quran, straight inside the Quran, Allah said, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحِكْمَةَ. وَلَقَدْ, you see, that's hikmah. وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا لُقْمَانَ الْحِكْمَةَ. You see, that's hikmah. Allah said, give it to the Prophet. وشددنا ملكه وآتيناه والحكمة وفصل الكتاب. That is Prophet Daud alayhi salam. Allah is giving hikmah. Then Allah said again in Surah An-Nisa chapter 4 verse 13, 130 said, ولولا فضل الله عليك ورحمته لآمنت طائفة منهم ما يدلك وما يدل إلى فضل وما يضرك من شيء وأنزل عليك الكتاب والحكمة وعلمك مما لم تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما. You see that hikmah? That's hikmah Allah said given to Prophet. He has given to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. And then he give to all prophet. And then this hikmah Allah give to whom he please, whom he want. What is in Surah Al-Baqarah chapter 2 verse 2 verse 9 say يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَمَنْ يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا وَمَا يَذَّكَّرُ إِلَّا أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. Allah grant the hikmah to him please. And then to him has been granted, as indeed has been granted about it good. But not remember except man of understanding. And then this hikmah that you are seeing mean all the natural thing that this hikmah that you are seeing mean whatever we manufacture. Whatever we manufacture mean hikmah. That is hikmah. And then this hikmah, look at it. Then if the Muslim reward come to accept that Farad and Sunnah is the same meaning, and then this Farad and Sunnah, there's no one can accept all material alone. When they accept that one, that is where they will be able to translate hikmah. Then look at it here. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, he used nail and plank and then consider sheep. So you see, that nail is removed from iron, then iron is removed from mountain, then plank is removed from tree, then mountain and the tree. That is one of the sunnatullahi that never change. So see, then Prophet Nuh alayhi salam now manufactured, then iron is removed from mountain. That is one of sunnatullahi that nail is removed from iron, then plank is removed from tree, then that nail and plank, that is one of the sunnatullahi that everything. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam now manufactured sheep out of that nail and plank. Then that sheep and manufactured, that is one of the Hikmah grant to that Hikmah grant to Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. Then this same Hikmah Allah grant to us, because the whole Quran is speaking about what's happening now. This same Hikmah Allah grant to us. We manufacture, we use nail and plank and then manufacture sheep. Then that sheep that we considered, that we manufacture, that we considered out of that nail and plank, that's one of the Hikmah grant to us. Then when you manufactured, when you consulted sheep, the sound that sheep is making after you finish consulting, you finish manufacturing, that sound that sheep is making, are you the one that created that sound and then give to sheep? You see, you are not the one, but it's Almighty Allah is one that created that sound and then give to that sheep. Therefore, that sheep that you manufacture, you are not the one that manufactured it, but Allah is one that created it. So see, therefore, third translation of the Quran from Prophet NASI, that is Allah. And then again, Prophet Dawud alayhi salam, he used iron in a manufactured weapon for battle. He used iron in a manufactured weapon for battle. Then that iron, that is one of Sunnah that never said. Iron is for mountain. Mountain, that's one of Sunnah that never said. Then he used iron to manufacture weapon for battle. Then that weapon that he manufactured out of that iron, like saw, course of mail, chain of armor, all the iron that he manufactured, weapon for battle that he manufactured out of that iron, that is one of the Hikmah I got to Prophet Dawud, and that Hikmah I got to Ross. We use iron in manufactured weapon. Then when you finish manufacturing weapon for battle, like saw, chain of armor, course of mail, when you are fighting with a saw is making sound, come. Then that sound that is making, who is going to carry it? That is Allah. Therefore, third translation. Therefore, that saw, chain of armor, course of mail to manufacture. That course of mail, when somebody come with beating, bam with a saw, bam, you make it sound. It makes sound. Then those sound that is making, are you the one that carry them? You are not the one, but it's all the Allah is one that carry them. Therefore, those things that you manufacture, you are not the one that produce them, but Allah is one that carry them. Therefore, third translation, Quran for Fatih Nazi, that is Allah. Then again, when we come to the thing that we manufacture, we come to the bicycle, motorcycle, vehicle, aeroplane. Bicycle, we use iron and rubber in the bicycle. Then that iron and rubber, that is one of something that never change. Then we now use it and manufacture bicycle. Then that bicycle that we manufacture out of that iron and rubber, that is one of the Hikmah grant to us. That is Hikmah grant to us. Then that bicycle that we manufacture out of that iron, the sound that the bicycle is making when you are riding it, are you the one that created the sound and then give it to it? You see, you are not the one. But it's only material size on a created that sound and then give to that bicycle. Therefore, that bicycle that manufacture, you are not the one manufacturing it, but Allah is one that created it. Therefore, third translation of the Quran from Fatih Nasi, that is Allah. Then again, when we come to motorcycle, you use iron and rubber in manufacturing motorcycle. Then that motorcycle, that iron and rubber, that is one of the sunnatullah that never said. Then you now use it and manufacture motorcycle. Then that motorcycle that manufacture out of that iron and rubber, that is one of the Hikmah grant to and that Hikmah grant to us. Then immediately when you finish manufacturing motorcycle, when you are riding, when you own the motorcycle, that sound that's making, that sound that's making, are you the one created that sound and then give to motorcycle? You are not the one. But it's Almighty Allah. He's the one that created that sound and then give to motorcycle. Therefore, motorcycle that manufacture, you are not the one that manufactured it, but it's Almighty Allah is the one that created it. Therefore, third translation of the Quran from Fatih Nasi, that is Allah. Then again, when we come to vehicle, you use iron and rubber in a vehicle. Then that iron and rubber, that is one of Sunnatullah that never said. Then you now use it on a manufactured vehicle. Then that vehicle that manufactured out of that ayah Roma, that is one of the kima, and that's a grant to and that is a grant to. Then that vehicle that manufactured out of that ayah Roma, the sound that vehicle is making when you on the vehicle. Jin, 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 jin. That sound that vehicle is making. When you're riding it, then are you want to credit that sound and they give to vehicle? You will see you are not one. But it's only matter sound, you want to credit that sound and they give to that vehicle. Therefore, that vehicle that manufacture, you are not one of that manufactured it. But it's Almighty Allah is want to credit it. Then again, when we come to the aeroplane, you use iron and rubber in manufactured aeroplane. Then that iron and rubber, that is one of the sunnat al-lahi that never change. Then you now use it and manufacture aeroplane. Then that aeroplane that manufacture out of that iron and rubber, that is one of the Kimarasa. And that is Kimarasa. Then that aeroplane that manufacture out of that iron rubber, the sound that aeroplane is making, are you going to credit it? And they give to aeroplane, you see you are not one. But it's all materials that are credit that sound and they give to aeroplane. Then therefore that aeroplane that manufacture, you are not one of manufacture it. But it's Almighty Allah is going to credit it. Then again when we come to the electricity, when we come to the handset, telephone, radio, television, computer, all the things. You see, when you continue going, philosophy behind it has no. Fine. You use iron and rubber. In the Mafutan fan, then that iron and rubber, that is one of the. So that's another never said. Then you now use it and Mafutan fan. Then when you Mafutan fan, that fan that Mafutan out of that iron rubber, that is one of the Kimanasa granted. Another Kimanasa granted. Then that fan that Mafutan out of that iron rubber, the sound of the fan is making. That sound is making. Are you going to credit the sound and they give to that fan? You see you are not one. But it's all materials that credit that sound and they give to that fan. Therefore that fan that Mafutan, you are not one of Mafutan. But it's Almighty Allah SWT credit it. Therefore, third translation of one for FATIHA translation, that is Allah SWT. Just like when it comes to electricity, you use sun, water. You use sun, water, iron, rubber. In manufacturing electricity, constructing electricity. Then that sun, water, iron, rubber. That is one of something that never change. Then you now use it and then consider electricity. Then that electricity that you consider out of that sun, water, iron, rubber, that is one of the Kimanasa Gantros. When we play another Kimanasa Gantros. Then when you immediately when you finish constructing electricity out, the sound that electricity is making, immediately electricity, light, meaning that light, electricity. Immediately when they bring light, the sound that light is making, I don't want to carry the sound, and they give to that electricity. You see, you are not the one, but it's only materials that are carry that sound, and they give to electricity. Therefore, that electricity that you considered, you are not the one that considered, but it's only materials that is one accredited. Therefore, that electricity that you consider. Therefore, third translation of the Quran from FATIHA, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then again, when you come to